Hey there, y'all. Disney D Prince here today with another Monster High unboxing. Today I have got the first of my Monster High Creepover Party dolls that has arrived, and that is the incomparable Miss Clawdeen Wolf, who is, of course, our main character. Now, there's a lot going on with her. She does come with her little pet, Crescent, so that's fun. So that's the second iteration we get of him, and the third iteration that we've already unboxed of Clawdeen. So we're heading in the right direction, y'all. Now, she does retail for the standard $25. I ordered mine through Walmart, and it shipped pretty easily, pretty quickly. I have Twyla and Draculaura also on order through Walmart, and Frankie on order through Entertainment Earth, because Walmart was sold out of Frankie at the time I was pre-ordering. But these are all very cool. And if you notice behind me, I do have our bedroom playset that we have so far, because what is a Creepover party without a bedroom to hang out in? So as you can see, she's got, Crescent has like a little seat, there's like a little throw pillow, she's got a monster pizza and a pizza box, and she's got a sleep mask, and she's also holding a little beveragino. She's got some cute little like slippers on, and here is the back of the box for you guys. As you can see, we've got some of our like more creepy pillows. We do have our official artwork of Twyla, who is our new face for this series, so that's exciting. If I'm not mistaken, I think she's the daughter of the Boogeyman. I can't remember. It's been a long time since I've watched the original series, and she hasn't been introduced yet on our Reboot, which is what these are made from. As you can see, the artwork on here is not actually the artwork from the show, so it is specific, but it's very cool. Here is her UPC for anybody who's looking for her. These are gonna be more readily available probably come the new year, but for now you can pre-order them through Walmart and Target. Actually, not Target, I don't think. Not yet. They're not very big on the pre-orders at Target. Walmart and Amazon and like Entertainment Earth and some of the other places that'll pick some of these up. But they're very fun. It's the first of our secondary series that's not just regular Monster High. We did get the Ghoul Spirit pack, which technically could be considered another series like this, but it's just the one pack, whereas this is 4 individual dolls. And as you'll see, we're only going to get Clawdeen, Draculaura, Frankie, and Twyla. I doubt they'll do a second round immediately. Maybe next year we'll get another round of Creepover parties, but for now, it does seem that Clawdeen, Frankie, and Draculaura are going to be the ones that we get the most dolls of, because they're also in the Day Out, which is the budget line. So let's get her open. She's got tabs, of course, but she also has a little bit of tape that we're going to cut first, just because it's a little bit easier to just cut the tape at the beginning. But these dolls are surprisingly easy to get out of their front plastic, which is not something I was anticipating when this doll brand relaunched, because Barbie's not even really that easy to get out of her plastic most of the time. But they did a really good job at making these toys really easily accessible. My only problem with their packaging on these is they're still doing head staples, which bothers me to no end. So there she is without any of the reflection. She's very cute. She doesn't come with glasses though, which is kind of weird because most of our other Clawdeen dolls have come with glasses of some sort. So very cool, but she needs some glasses, otherwise she's wearing contacts. But let me just give you a little bit of a comparison on the face between this one and our Ghoul Spirit. So as you can see, we've got a different lip color, different makeup on the eyes, and a more pronounced, more pronounced baby hairs painted on. Very similar eyes, similar nose. She doesn't have any earrings on compared to all the other Clawdeens that we've seen that have these big earrings stuck in her ears. So it's kind of interesting. So we're gonna get her out and take a closer look. So we're gonna tilt down and we are going to work on freeing her from her plastic prison. Bum, bum, bum. So the first thing that comes out are some Tootsies. And we're gonna try to get all these out without injuring our main character. Okay. There it is. For some reason, the ones on their torsos can look very, very pale compared to the rest of the staples. It's where you're like, is there one there? Maybe. Okay, I think that's it for her. Let's double check before we yank her. Okay. So her hair is actually in pretty decent shape for Clawdeen because they give her this kind of wavy, curly hair, which normally doesn't hold up well in the boxes, but is in pretty decent shape. There's no gel holding this look together, which I love because I hate gel in doll hair. I understand sometimes it's necessary, but I still hate it. It does say Creep All Day. She's got some Monster High branded pajama pants. You can pull these down just a little bit more to give her more of that like original series feel where everything was low rise because, you know, it was in the early aughts. We'll set her back there for a minute. And we're gonna grab the rest of our things that we need to pull out. So we've got this, which is a little poof. And as you notice, it's very similar to the full-size chair that comes in the Clawdeen bedroom playset. So that's great because it'll kind of match. Not perfectly, but it does match. And then here is Crescent, looking very cute. We can stick him on his little bed to hang out. And we've got our little Crescent Moon slime pillow. I wish this was a little squishier, but it's not. But it's still really cute. And again, it's got a matching color scheme to our bed set, so that's always fun. Now let's take a look at her, whatchamacallit, her little soda. See, there's a little like spider on there. Very cute. There's a lot going on in this little soda can. And we could stick that on top of our mini fridge. And then we've got our little sleep mask, which is not elastic, which is not as helpful. These are sometimes easier to put on, but they don't stay on as well. But let's see how well it goes on. So, because she doesn't have any ears to hold this up. So, like, this doesn't really fit. Okay. So you kind of got to squeeze it onto her head. Which, I don't love having to do that for dolls. I would prefer elastic when it comes to like a sleep mask like this. But it's still really cute. I like that it's kind of tailored to her. It's got the fur and the fangs. So that's kind of fun. And then our last accessories, then we can get this box out of our way, are the pizza and the pizza box. Let's take a look. So our pizza is very cool. It is solid, so that's nice. And then our monster pizza box. Sorry about the plastic sound, y'all. Right here actually lifts up, and we can put our pizza inside without any fuss or muss. So that's great, because we can just stick that right there on the ottoman, and it's ready to go. So am I a little bummed that we don't get a pair of glasses for Clawdeen? A little bit, but let's take a look at the rest of her outfit. And just like, look at that stuff that it adds to it now. She's much more vibing than she was when we initially reviewed this with only the deluxe dolls. So let's take a look at her slippers. So as you can see, she's got like some little monster furry slippers. They are wrapped around her feet with these elastics. They do have crescents on the bottom too. That's always kind of fun. I'm not always thrilled when I see that the shoes are held on with elastic, just because that generally means they don't, as a company, believe they're going to stay on their own. And our Clawdeen is wearing a short sleeve shirt, not a long sleeve. This is like imitation sheep's wool, so it's fun. It's got a very late 90s, early aughts feel to it. She's got some little like fur balls hanging off the edge of both sides. I don't think they're functional for anything. No, because there's not a collar. Like, there's not a hood or anything for that to be pulling from. So it's just kind of like fun little like danglies. But it's very fun. I like the creep all day. It's very cute. So this is kind of her vibe. As you can see, she matches perfectly with her little set. And honestly, I may prefer the Creepover outfit to her deluxe outfit. I don't know. They're all very cute. But this one just says it fit the theme. Now, would I have loved for this doll to come with this playset? Yeah, but that would pump that playset up to like a $60 playset with a doll, which isn't the worst, but it does give like the Draculaura double coffin jewelry box doll playset that we got with Gen 1. So, I don't know. Like, if the doll had just come with the bed and like the blanket and stuff, and all of the other stuff had been left off, I still think it would have been a pretty good playset. But she looks great. As always, she's got all the articulation that we've come to expect from this Gen 3. She's in body proportions. And yeah, she looks great. I'm glad to have more things to flush out this playset. Because while it did come with a fair amount of things, there's always more to making these playsets feel really like well staged. Let's see if we could easily set her on this. So we can. So we can set her on her little like pet stool thing. And it actually does have a back, so she's not going to slide off as easily. So you can just use that for other things, not just crescent. But she's very cute. I am going to see if the crescent is unique. I don't think he is, but I can't tell. I've got to pull out my Draculaur Gorganizer. Because, yes, and this is where I keep all of my food from the cafe and things. So, let's look at our pets. So, here's the one that came with the initial deluxe doll. So, they are different molds. It's roughly, so this one's more of a playful mood, and this one is just standing up at attention. Very similar face paints, but this one has a lighter nose and this one has a darker nose. They are both wearing their little like moon collars. So it's interesting that we didn't just get a repeat of the pets. So that's great. I'm glad that they're going to give us a little more variety. And yeah, like that's very cute. So now Crescent can just like hang out on the bed. If you guys wonder about the Gorganizer, I do have a full video on my channel about that, if you guys want a closer look at it. It's pretty fun. It's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but it is very cute. And the doll that comes with it is fun. Close that up. And then a little closer look at this monster pizza. I do like the little like pizza box they designed. Again, I'm glad they have this lid to where it opens flush. I'm glad that they didn't just make this hollow also. It's got like spiders and jalapenos and like moon-shaped pepperonis and little like black olives, I think. But it's very cute. I like this. Do I think this hinge is going to break? Probably. Because it's really thin plastic. You can already kind of see the stress on it because it's that lighter plastic already. But it's really cute. I don't know a good way to reinforce that other than maybe doing a coating of like, I don't know, maybe like liquid plastic would help, but we'll worry about that breaking whenever it comes time to break. The little soda is pretty cool compared to the little like water bottle that we got for her in the playset. And her little like ice cream sandwich that's shaped like a dog bone. So, I mean, lots of things to be included with that. Here is the pillow that we got with the playset versus the one we get with the Creepover doll. And they're really cute. I like that they're not repeating accessories so far. I feel like we're probably going to start getting repeats come like the third or fourth releases. They're just going to start recoloring molds. But for now, I'm hoping that we can get, at the very least, Frankie's bed and Draculaura's bed, like coffin thing. Because if they're going to try and say the Gorganizer is her coffin, it's not the same in the show. And the Gorganizer cannot open flush while it's standing up. So, but very fun. And we, of course, have her little mirror that she can see in. So, if you guys are kind of on the fence about buying duplicate dolls, it is expensive to get the different outfits if that's all you're worried about. They do have different face paints, though, and vastly different hair. Like, I think this one has the best hair of any Clawdeen doll that I've gotten in Gen 3 so far. But we'll see what the Clawdeen's Day Out comes out as. But I'm really excited to get the rest of these. I really want Twyla, because she is really kind of like a fun look. So hopefully they'll get shipped out soon, but if not, she's gonna be waiting on her sleepover buddies for a minute. But if you guys have any questions on her, leave them in the comments. If you enjoyed it, leave me a like. And as always, follow along for some more fun unboxings, y'all. Be good. Bye.